Well, while I was yet captive, Neon made me a proposal.
Have you gone quite mad, Leticia? Out of the question.
Is there another option left us, Father?
No, but...
The Imperial family of Vale wishes for me to join in matrimony with the Crown Prince, Gerard. I believe I may grant their request.
You mean you're gonna get married?
Indeed. I do not doubt preparations for a ceremony binding the heirs of our kingdoms ample time. Captain Bertrand, please send an envoy to the Imperial forces at Baldar. Let them know that Leticia Osarius would be overjoyed to accept the proposal of marriage to Crown Prince Gerard Eo Vale.
I've been meaning to ask, did Theo really say something about Vir? There's a planet in the Pan-Galactic Federation with the same name.
You telling me the Feds are in cahoots with the Empire?
We can't say for certain yet. At this time, we only know that those three are involved at the very least.
Maybe they're in the same situation we are?
While the wedding preparations are underway.
I highly doubt the Empire will allow you to roam about freely. That matter aside, you know naught of the world of stars above.
What if me and Elena went disguised as your attendants?
Neon would be on to our ruse immediately.
What if
What?
I'm just a deviceless former prisoner of war who doesn't know a thing about this world?
Are you sure, Chloe?
They won't suspect a thing if I'm the only one with you, right? Please, let me return all the kindness you've shown Ray and Elena.
Very well. You have my full trust.
Seriously?
How will you inform us of what you find out?
There will be no need for any remote relay. The Fulga will embark on its maiden flight to recover both Chloe and myself. We can then use the intelligence Chloe and I return with to put a decisive end to the Empire. Everyone, I hope to have you all at my side in the fight.
Hail, Crown Prince Gerard!
Brave soldiers of Osarius, mark this day. We take our first steps beyond our nation's troubled history and into a future made radiant by peace.
I am Leticia Osarius.
Valange.
I will send an envoy to inform you when the date of the ceremony is decided.
Hail, Her Highness Princess Leticia!
Let us be off, Chloe.
Yes, my lady.
Watch your backs out there.
Pray, show me your countenance, Princess. Ah, age has granted you beauty. Gerard is a lucky man.
Pray forgive this intrusion, Your Majesty. To pledge my life to the Empire and serve faithfully as bride to Prince Gerard.
You need not pretend. Youth is yet with you. When my dear Tatiana, she shed tears in solitude each night. She said it was nigh 10 years before she felt this castle as her home. You need not feel pressured to forget your homeland, nor swear to us your allegiance. Henceforth, you are as mine own daughter. I shall see that one day you too feel fit to call this place home.
Your words are too kind, Your Majesty.
Now then, let us move beyond the formalities. The journey must have left you weary. Gerard, show our future crown princess to her quarters. We must see to it that she is well rested.
Your Excellency, if I may.
Nayan, there is no need. Gerard, see her treated with respect.
As you wish.
Very well. Forgive me, but might I ask your attendant's name?
Chloe Canaris, my lord.
Indeed. Well then, Princess Leticia, Lady Chloe, shall we?
Majesty.
For the time being, these are to be the princess's quarters. You have been given the adjacent room, Lady Chloe.
I thank you.
Under any other conditions, you would be welcomed with a banquet, but, alas, do forgive such lack of courtesy given our circumstance.
Please, you need not apologize.
I ask you simply rest this eve, as there shall be a celebratory feast on the morrow. If you find yourself in need of anything, pray tell the knight posted at your door.
I thought things would be much worse.
The Emperor and Prince Gerard.
I have a feeling they were being What should we do?
Let us rest for the time being.
Good idea. Oh, by the way, I forgot to mention, what about poisoning their dinner? I went ahead and learned the basics.
I think after it would be best not to resort to such deception.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
You seem disappointed. You play an important role in this, Chloe. Let us both conserve our strength.
You bet.
The battle ahead will be a long one.
Lady Leticia, Prince Gerard has arrived.
Please, in.
Beg pardon. My father calls for you in the throne room.
Very well. Let us go, Chloe.
Yes, my lady.
Allow me to show you the way.
Forgive me, Princess, for the early hour. The wedding has been fixed. It shall be in 7 days' time at Baldar Basilica.
7 days?
An emissary to Osirius has already received their approval. These are trying times. To bring our nations together and foster lasting peace, we must conduct this joyous ceremony post-haste. As such, Princess Leticia, I must ask for your assistance with the preparations.
What might these preparations entail?
You are a princess bride. You require a magnificent dress to celebrate. A matter of such import cannot be left unattended to.
Is 7 days truly enough time to make such a dress?
That I shall see to. Spare yourself of any concern for the matter. You have my word it shall be a dress fit for this symbolic moment of peace for both our nations.
Pray forgive my indiscretion.
Our tailors will set to work on the morrow. This eve we shall host a feast to celebrate your arrival. The Empire's lords and ladies are quite excited to make the acquaintance of their future crown princess. That is all.
A dress in 7 days? No way that's possible.
Is that the reason you are upset?
My lady, your dress for tonight's banquet has arrived. There is one for your servant as well.
What? What? I get one too?
We should dress the part if we are to mingle with Imperial High Society. Chloe, if you would.
Awesome! Yes, my lady. Oh, I'm so tired from yesterday.
I am not much for banquets myself. You did well, Chloe.
Princess Leticia, may I?
Prince Gerard, is aught to miss?
I'm about your wedding dress. Our royal tailor will be taking charge. My father has requested that I escort you there for preparations.
I see. So, you are to take me to the castle dressmaker?
Worry not, my lady. I shall see you there safely. What's more, I believe some fresh air might do the both of us some good.
Yes, you speak true. I should be happy to join you.
At your leisure, then. I shall be ready when you are.
We'd best follow along and do as we're told.
Right, yes. We would not want to make a mess for the prince.
Shall we, then?
I look forward to this.
You too may well be Osarian, but rest assured, no harm will befall you within these walls.
For that, you have our thanks, Prince Gerard.
Very well. Shall we?
Our town feels absent its people.
Is that so? I would not know.
The invasions of Osarius and Nilbeth have left little funding to use home. The royal coffers never overflowed to start, but the wars have left their mark on our civilians. This wedding of ours, too, is but a political plot. Better to have us wed than pour more wealth into the war effort, so it would seem.
Your Highness, surely we cannot speak so candidly.
My words leave no impact on the greater population. Surely, you too are not of any true desire to be wed to me.
I cannot fathom why...
According to Neon, you and your kingdom are planning something, and have agreed to this only in an effort to buy yourselves time. You can blame him for our ceremony's fast approach.
Countless people pass by on this road every day, each with their own worries, regrets, and stories to tell. What's your story?
The tailor is just up ahead. Not far now.
As you say. So exquisite.
Your Highness, I would have gladly ventured to the castle myself had you summoned me.
My father would not have it. The best work is done right, he says.
You are truly too kind. Gracious me, here she is. Welcome to my humble shop, Crown Princess Leticia.
Hello.
You have heard the details, yes? We will need a dress fit from the one supplied within 5 days' time.
That is quite the tall order, but I live to serve. I shall spend the next 5 days gathering together every skilled tailor in this fair city. Now then, right this way, Lady Leticia. Let us take your measurements. Your engagement brings about much joy, my lady. Just between you and me, the Empire's situation went from bad to worse ever since Colonel Valange appeared.
Oh, Valange. The, man.
Ever since those blasted Virians arrived, our nation has turned its eyes outward, rife with lust for conquest. For naught but falsehoods.
I see.
My mother's untimely death to Helgar's disease was tragic indeed, but so too was its fate. Many among us would blame Osarius for not sending us their iatromancers as the sickness spread, and such has fostered a thirst for war. But might we not also blame ourselves for making light of semiomancers and failing to educate and facilitate our own?
I cannot...
Neon and his ilk have long fanned the flames of discontent, and now the Varians have worked it into a firestorm. My father was made a different man the night the stars fell, and he saw their celestial ship.
Celestial ship?
If such had never descended upon us, I am certain we would have met under better circumstance. I fear I must take my leave.
Prince Gerard, you would return alone?
Take your time and explore the town, if you are so inclined. But pray return by evening. We have a moment's freedom afterwards, until we are wed.
A wedding dress in 5 days? Absurd, don't you think?
A bit, yes.
Anyway, the Emperor and Master Gerard are truly grateful for you and have welcomed you with open arms. After all, this will be a renovation of the wedding dress Her Majesty Tatiana wore at her own coronation.
Prince's mother who passed from Helgar's disease?
I am certain there are many circumstances surrounding this event for you. So please, do what you must. As for me, I will do all in my power to ensure Master Gerard's bride is the very vision of beauty. Until then, please let your heart be at ease.
Wow, from the looks of it, there really is no one around.
I suddenly get the feeling we must not betray Prince Gerard. I should like to more on his side of things. Let us take a brief walk and return to the castle.
I'm surprised he actually left us alone.
I believe he did as much out of kindness. Shall we spend a few moments walking the town?
Of course. I know it's hardly the time, but I'm kind of excited to see someplace new.
Has anything so far seemed out of place to you?
What's most suspicious is how nice they all are.
Putting that aside for now, have you been able to discern any advanced technology?
I figured everyone would be carrying phase guns. Or maybe there would be drones and cameras all over the castle, but I haven't seen much of anything at all. I did spot a few firearms with gunpowder, but even then, not very many. Everything is so different from what I imagined it would be.
Yet, the Empire was behind the assault on Baldar, and the coup d'etat in Osarius.
I know.
My apologies for calling you on such short notice. I trust you do not need a guide to walk the palace grounds?
In fact, I had hoped to ask as much of someone, as it were. I would be delighted were it to be you yourself.
It pleases me you say so.
To think that the prince himself would show us about the castle.
Not the first time we have walked together. And I imagine it would be difficult for your attendant to attend, with no knowledge of our home.
Crown Prince?
Those of our people with proper permits are allowed as far as this hall. That includes certain dubious merchants who peddle their wares to the knights, however. Do be careful.
Do you shop well, Prince Gerard?
Prince Gerard! Might that be our crown princess-to-be?
Do show some respect. I will not have you forcing strange trinkets upon.
I would never. Care to take a look, my lady? I have rare goods, ones you would never happen across back in Osirius.
Oh, do you now?
We haven't the time, I'm afraid. Perhaps at your next meeting. Surprised, are you? It was my understanding you spent much time amongst the townspeople.
I never imagined you would be free to shop of your own accord.
I have another locale to show you. Follow me.
By your lead.
You need not remain so formal.
Goodness.
Welcome to my favorite spot in the whole castle. Has our lengthy little tour left you tired?
Oh no, it was far too enthralling a tour to be taxing.
I am pleased you seem to have enjoyed it. That you might feel trapped here is not lost on me. Feel free to walk the halls and locations I have shown you today.
Prince Gerard, I had a lovely time today. Thank you.
My pleasure.
What an interesting fellow.
Definitely.
I would ask you not to do anything brash, for your own sake.
I am not so foolish. Have you to escort me back to my chambers?
Prince Gerard seems to have granted you free roam. Huh. You could have made your escape the other day if you wanted to.
What reason have I to escape? I am come firm in my resolve. Besides, Chloe would be in quite the dilemma were I to flee.
And why royalty act in service of its servants?
Why exactly are you tell? Have you aims at world domination?
The man from Vergold taught you a lot, but I'm not going to answer that question until I ascertain how you to travel with Duma. Well, I have nothing to say to you.
Would you have a mind to leave me be, then?
Only if I could. Dinner is served. So please return to your room.
Very well.
The story of Emperor Baldur tearing asunder the time-honored wedding dress of the Vale Empire.
He tore the wedding dress used by generations of queens? Whatever for?
Well, you see, in those days, many of our ministers did not approve of him marrying an Osirian as his empress. They criticized Tatiana's every move behind her back, condemning her for not with our country's etiquette. Nevertheless, she was beholden to marrying into imperial royalty, so she endured. She willingly left her homeland of Osirius behind and served our country exquisitely. One day, Emperor Baldur stood before his subjects and tore apart the wedding dress handed down for decades, saying,
"We must not be a country in stasis. I long for an evolving nation that interacts with other peoples and seeks superior ways. And so, as the first step towards that glorious future, I shall build a new royal family with a princess from far beyond the sea. This aged wedding gown does not befit our new forward-marching kingdom. I beseech those who would accompany me on this burgeoning path help me to create a wedding gown that befits our Empress, Tatiana.
Thereafter, a great excitement erupted nationwide.
So this emblem of the people's devotion to their emperor, I shall be the one to wear it? I am honored beyond words. Thank you, sir, for telling me of this.
The story does not end there, you see. Gerard has declared it would be discourteous to offer a second-hand dress to a princess with due resolve. In haste, I had to ship a tiara from Osarius. That was no simple task, let me tell you.
Oh, Prince Gerard has gone to such...
Does your mouth never stop, merchant? One wonders how you find time to sell.
Oh, Prince Gerard. You see, some stories are just too good to be kept to oneself. And did you not spend much time yesterday selecting what will be a fine match for your crown princess? Oh, mayhap you truly are angry? Well then, Princess Leticia, I hope the tiara pleases you. Farewell.
He thinks highly of you, and said in the past, the Empress would often engage in friendly conversation with his mother.
He was a frequent playmate in my childhood. I must admit, he is a shrewd businessman with a grand assortment of wares. A shame. He is as garrulous as his mother.
I believe this is the first time I have seen you smile, Prince Gerard. I am truly glad that this land...
Please, tell me.
I am ashamed to say that I once believed the Vale Empire was full of fearsome brutes who wished to invade my home. Perhaps, deep down, I knew not all of its people could be so cruel. But I did not understand that in my heart.
That is the reality of war. If not otherwise, how could we possibly put each other to the sword as we do?
That may be true, but upon subjects, and listening to you and the Emperor, I realized that you raised your swords to protect those whom you love. Relations between our countries have been less than cordial these past few times. We have even fought. We did what needed to be done to protect our homelands. If what we wish to protect is one and the same, should we not join hands and protect it together?
We all strive desperately to protect the ones we love. That desire may bring conflict, but it may also drive us to cooperate with one another.
Is something the matter, Prince Gerard?
Nothing. Never mind. I must leave you now. It may be wise for you to return before sunset.
Yes. Thank you for your guidance.
So, Princess Leticia, you hold the same beliefs as she once did.
You look positively radiant, Lady Leticia. The very image of Her Majesty Tatiana.
Princess Leticia is her own woman, as my mother was hers.
Oh, forgive the foolish remark, my liege. The dress just suits her ever so perfectly.
Fine work.
You look so beautiful, my lady.
Thank you, everyone.
It's time, Lady Leticia. We will be traveling overnight in order to reach Baldar for the ceremony tomorrow.
Of course. Let us be off.
Today, on this finest day, it is an honor to gather you all as we witness history in the making. Our world has long been split in two, but today the Vale Empire and the Kingdom of Osirius at last together as one.
What is that thing?
Scorpion.
Gerard Euville, Leticia Osirius, as of this very moment, the two of you stand as the makers of history, new rulers of our world. Step forth.
That looks dangerous. It seems your father would also subject you to this perilous experiment.
Be that as it may, I fear we are left with no choice.
A new beginning!
For a fleeting moment, I was not so averse to the idea of our marriage. But I cannot love one who would forfeit their own wedding ceremony to some foul plot.
Leticia!
Ray!
Shoot them down!
Burned into my mind.
Yeah.
Have you my blade?
Of course. I presumed you might ask after it.
You have my thanks. Now, let us join our allies in the fray.
Well said.
Letty, why have you returned?
Huh. Excitement has always followed you from the days of our youth, cousin.
Where's the Emperor? We have lost him. Their numbers are too vast.
And Prince Gerard.
I am jealous. There are those who would lay their lives down for you. And in such numbers. For a pitiful man, such as myself, could never truly deserve your love.
Oh, you poor little thing.
The Emperor has already been evacuated. Let's get you to safety too.
Leave me be! This is too much already.
Oh, stop being such a petulant brat. Act your age. Lola, you take care of the rest.
Very well. But we will have a discussion about the device upon my return.
Yes, yes.
Dissent amongst their ranks.
I'm so sorry you had to see that.
I commend you for carrying out such a... We'll be taking Princess Leticia into our custody.
We are past such foolishness. This battle shall rage on until only the victor is left standing.
Then expect no mercy from us. As long as we keep you alive, it doesn't matter what happens to your friends.
Insufficient output. Chance of survival dropping. Accelerate.
Cut them to the ribbon. Seven question.
do this! I must catch my breath! I beg of you!
It seems my time has come. Energy levels low.
Cower before my ethereal onslaught!
Unable to continue combat. Acceleration. Danger.
I will break you! Feel free to start trying.
Allow me.
Engaging the enemy. Unable to execute command. Taking fire. Chance of survival dropping. System overload.
A wise choice. Perish before reaching your goal.
What I needed. See to this.
Go. Say goodbye. Unable to continue combat.
Duma! Behold! Your fate is sealed!
Danger. Go. Unable to continue combat. Chance of survival dropping. I'm help.
Advancing. Keep your distance. Accelerate around danger. Go. Locked on.
So, it falls to me.
Chance of survival dropping.
Too slow. Go. Nowhere to run. Stay where you are. Too slow. Is this satisfactory? Danger.
Chance of survival from assault. Danger. Unable to acceleration.
You're gonna be okay.
Advancing. Go. Nowhere to run.
Chance of survival dropping.
See to this. Here you go. Duma! Behold! Your fate is sealed! Please, do something!
Function restored. Ready for battle.
start trying.
This is all right.
So badly.
I believe I'm ready for revenge. Too slow. Accelerate. Left on. Too slow. Duma, nowhere to run. Damn, critical.
Break you!
Chance of survival dropping. Had I only trained harder. Advance him. Here you go! Too slow. Duma! Behold! Your fate is sealed! Go. Chance of survival dropping.
I will break you!
Unable to continue combat. Insufficient output. Dangerous. Repairs needed.
This is all right.
I know. Okay. Ready for battle.
I must catch bleed.
Accelerate. You can do it.
Is that the best we can do?
Father!
Fool! Why? The battle has been decided. The Imperial forces are on the retreat.
Most of their warships off the coast were driven away by our Fulga battalion. Victory is ours.
Midas, I am sorry to have forced your Fulga into battle. And for much else.
Ready to reconcile, then?
We can discuss this after our return.
Yes, and discuss we shall. These are the Virians you spoke of? Albert, Theo, seize them. There is much I might ask of them.
This isn't over.
I am Lieutenant Mariel L. Kenny of the Pan-Galactic Federation. The two of you are under arrest for violation of the Underdeveloped Planet Preservation Pact.
I know that voice. A friend of yours?
Yeah, real good friend. She's from the Astoria, the one that destroyed my ship. What? And to take out the Virians in order to cover your tracks, are you?
That is not true. We only... Behind you, Raymond!
Neon, the battle is over. Surrender now!
Is that your idea of a joke, Your Majesty? Because this is far from over. You can have Baldar back. One little fortress means nothing. We're not defeated yet. Theo! Look at what your selfish betrayal has cost us. After you and your father were promised glory under the Empire. I would rather prefer death than allowing such a thing pass. Then die.
Father?
Why? What would possess you to protect me?
I am sorry, my boy. I should have known your anguish.
I ought to have done this from the start.
Let us take our leave, Neon. Damn it! Get back!
His vitals are fading fast. Without a med pod, he might not make it.
Father! Open your eyes! Please!
I have yet to atone for my betrayal to you.
Hold. We still have much to discuss back home.
My good friends, I am sorry.
Radio your sick bay.
What?
Listen to me. That ship of yours knows what's going on. Get that man into a med pod now!
I can't. The Underdeveloped Planet Protect...
It's your Federation tech that's about to kill this underdeveloped planet's king! We've got an android recording this entire situation! I dare you to let him die! I'll rip apart the Federation piece by piece till there's not a damn thing left!